All right, we're here at 10200 Devers Road. This is the entrance here. This home is currently listed at $84,999. It's on 2.15 acres. It is a foreclosure. However, this is actually a very rare foreclosure where a bank has actually gone in, done some work, paint work, and I'm not sure, the windows are look pretty new, but it looks great inside. But this is from the fence. This is the road. This home is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home, 2178 on the square footage. And this is Devers Road. This is looking in where I came in from. And then you've got the road down here and everything. Real quiet out here, pretty rural. Literally less than 30 minutes from Bossier City in downtown Shreveport area. So it's not too far out, and it's also not too far from the Texas state line. So, all right, let's walk up here. So, as one thing I've noticed walking around the property is we had a pretty heavy rainfall this evening, or not this evening, last night, and so there's some areas where there is standing water still, and I know that we had pretty bad thunderstorm roll through this morning, so it's still a little bit wet out here. This is looking back here, hit the fence there, and then the neighbors down the road there, coming back around. Just off the top of my head, this lot goes back basically approximately about 1,340 feet. It has not been changed with the tax assessor records. However, it is only 2.15 acres. I believe it used to be 17.91 or whatever it said. But it was deeded when the foreclosure process happened. And so anyways, you could see all the standing water here. This might be able to be taken care of, you know, be made real nice, but there is a little bit of standing water. Alright, so we're here at the front door. I noticed that they've had a security system. I don't know if this is something that the bank has installed or if this is something that was pre-existing, but decent curb appeal basically, real nice windows, insulated, newer windows. And we're coming on in here. There is no electricity, so I was not able to get any of the lights on, so I apologize about that. Let's see here. All right, so we're in here. This is the living area. All the walls are really nicely textured, and this whole property is actually in really good shape. I'm actually really impressed. The way it smells like a newer home. The carpet appears to be newer, but quite honestly, it looks like if it is newer, it's cheaper carpet. And you know, they didn't spend a heck of a lot of money on it, but it, like I said, it does smell like a brand new home, and it's very nice. So I guess this would be more or less your your dining room. I messed up there. And then coming over here and panning to the left, you've got your living area with the fireplace, and nice area for seating. This video does not do it justice. There's quite a bit of room in this property, and it's very well laid out. So here are the 2 bedrooms. This is the bathroom here, one of them, and this is going to be the spare bath. Real nice insert here. And then coming on in here, we've got the other room. Looking up at the ceiling, I've not noticed any cosmetic defects or anything. I mean, quite honestly, this place is just as good as new when I'm walking in here. It would be one thing we would want to look to get this property definitely inspected, and the utilities are probably going to have to be turned on in your name for the inspection period. But I would definitely want to be running the AC through and make sure it's all good. Room sizes are a little bit larger than average, nothing too crazy. You've got the raised ceilings, okay? So we're coming over here. Here's the other room. It's basically the same size. I apologize if it's a little dark. I'm trying to do my best here. All right, and then you've got the closets. The closet is pretty decent size, as you can see. You know, it actually goes back a little ways, curves around, real nice. All right, so now we're going back out here to the living area. And coming back around here, it's got a really good floor plan. I've been in some of these manufactured homes and they're not even half of this home. This is a beautiful house. Could be really nice with some real nice floors in it. It's got laminate floors in the kitchen here. They've done laminate countertops here. And then they've done a kind of a tile finish around the edge. You know, you've got your typical cabinets. These are basically particle board cabinetry here with a nice solid wood finish face. Of course, we're missing the microwave. I did talk with the other agent. They're talking about that there's a possibility they would be willing to include appliances. This is a very rare case for foreclosure, so it's pretty cool. I'm noticing too, looks like they may have replaced the windows, because I'm seeing here a newer vinyl window sticker here in the kitchen. Just typical standard sink, nothing crazy, nothing fancy, but my gosh, for the price, this is in great shape. I'm noticing the paint work, they've done real good, clean lines with the paint. This has definitely been painted professionally. It's got this cool little, I want to call it a gazebo looking thing. You know, you could set plants and everything. You got the recessed fluorescent lighting here. Too bad, you know, we didn't have the utilities on. But it looks really good overall. And then of course this is where the refrigerator is, and then right down here we've got an area for you to hook the refrigerator up for ice and water and stuff like that. So a lot of countertop space, a lot of storage here with this island. Big kitchen, open concept here to the living area. You've got this little dining area, or you could use it as a den. And then of course we've got the other bedroom, and that's going to be the remote master. Let me back up here so you can kind of get an idea as I pan around here. So you've got your kitchen, you've got your living area here, and then the bedrooms are going to be right there. And then coming around, this is the front door. You've got these really cool windows. I mean, they're almost like a kind of a bay window to where you guys could set flowers or some cool little thing in there. And then you come over to your remote master, which is how most of these higher end and newer homes are. I am noticing one defect right here. And this is probably nothing more than just settlement, but you can see in the ceiling here, I mentioned I didn't see any defects, but that was until now. Looks like there might be some settlement happening with sheetrock. This is something that I would consider from, you know, walking in a lot of these manufactured homes is something typical. We definitely could get a home inspector or a contractor's opinion on what they think of that. Looks to me like they may have tried to primer it and texture it and stuff, but more or less I would see that as a cosmetic concern. I'm not seeing any water damage or anything, so we definitely would want to get that checked out. All right, so we're coming in here. We're coming into this master bedroom. It's not massive, but I think y'all could fit a king-size bed in this room and still put nightstands and some other furniture. A little dark here, but you can see they've got a huge master closet. The ceiling goes up really, really high. Unfortunately, I don't have my light on this camera to make this thing work, but they've got the shelving back here. You've got more shelving there and there. So a lot of room for storage. Coming in here to the master bathroom, really nice. You know, they've done a great use of space here. Like I said, the house smells clean. I don't smell cigarette smoke. I don't smell dogs, cats, nothing. I smell a brand new house when I walk in here. So that's a good thing. Nothing more than some simple mirrors. A little bit of recessed lighting happening here. You've got a double vanity with you know, the sinks and everything. That's really cool. The same countertops. I'm not seeing any work in this thing that has been shoddy. That's what I look for when I'm working for people, because I definitely am not wanting them to buy a piece of junk. All right, so here's the shower. It's just an insert, nothing more than just an insert. But the cool thing is they have a basically a big soaker tub. This tub is massive, with areas here to put candles or decorations or your soaps or whatever. The master bath is not huge, but it is nice. And then I noticed too, so they have this, when they have foreclosures, they do what they call winterizing the house. Basically is where they let the pressure out of the water lines, they cut all the utilities off, and they basically get the house ready to sit vacant for a period of time or a length of time. But it looks like whoever lived here, they had to replace the toilet because it was jacked up. So obviously it says clean, new and clean, do not use. I wish. I've got to go to the bathroom here. Let's see here. So we're coming out. The floors are all the same basically through the house. This is linoleum flooring, so it's not tile. But for this price range, this is what I would expect in a house. And one thing I can tell you is they've got these blinds in the house too. So you've already, I mean, this is a show ready, move in ready type deal with a solid home inspection and making sure other things happen. Another thing I've noticed is the front door. It looks pretty new. Like I said, we're coming out. We're coming over here through the kitchen. I wanted to show you all this other room. And I'm not sure what they're gonna call this, but I guess you could call this a gaming room or something. Maybe even use this for a master. It's huge. I mean, all it is a big room. They've got the blinds closed, or I didn't open them rather. It's got these double doors. I mean, you could use this as a guest room. There is no bathroom right here. Like I said, it's only a 2-bath house. Coming in here, this is a washer and dryer room or utility closet here. Super nice. It's not fully enclosed. That might be something that you could look to do eventually. But it does have a door, so maybe some of that noise from the washer and dryer might come through, but nothing, you know, that would, you know, kill me there. I noticed here they've got a kind of like a bath trap area, so you can check on the plumbing should there ever be a leak. And I also noticed that in the master with the tub, they had an area where you can get to the bath trap to check on the plumbing or see if there's any termites coming up through that, and et cetera, so forth. This right here looks like the internal portion of the AC unit. And then you've got your hot water heater here. And looking at it, hot water heater is electric. It's nothing too big. In fact, just due to the length of the video and whatnot, I don't even know how big it is. I'm gonna guess like a 30-gallon. But anyways, there is no room here for a gas dryer. So it's an electric type deal, and then you run your vent down here through the floor. And sorry if y'all couldn't see that, I don't think I have the camera adjusted. All right, so let me close this door up. So that was like kind of an extra utility room within the utility where the AC unit is and hot water heater. So it's all kind of central here in one place. I like that, love it a lot. But I know a lot of these manufactured homes do that for you know, the purposes of ergonomics and everything. So all right, so we're looking here at the circuit breaker panel. Real nice, typical, you know, it's foreclosure, the power's off here. It says do not open, right? Coming out, okay, so we're coming out. That was the big room right here, and then panning to the right, we've got the kitchen, the living area, and then there's a back door here, and y'all could possibly look to add a deck off the back. Right now they just have stairs. This is everything that someone would need. This house is in the condition to be able to qualify for a VA or an FHA loan, and those are some of the hardest loans as far as condition goes when it comes to an appraiser looking at it. All right, you also have a back patio door coming off from the living / kitchen area there, and this is looking at it from the back. And then you've got your outside compressor unit there for the AC. It's caged in. I noticed back here they've got like an area where they had it for a chicken coop, and they've wired a light in. I mean, I'll be realistic and honest here. The house is in great shape. Walking up to it, looking at it, I see a little area there, a little chip thing, but quite honestly, I wouldn't hammer them on that. I'd hammer them on the big stuff. Oops, I'm walking in the water. Like I said, there's a little standing water on the lot here. So this looks like the clean out. And then they have a chicken coop. And then of course, like I said, the lot goes back from, I believe, the street or I don't know how far off the street. I'll have to get the plat map, which I'm working on getting at. About 14 or what is it, 1,340 feet. I'll have to look, but it's something about that. I do see an old Crown Victoria way back there. I have no clue what that is. It is super wet, super muddy out today. I mean, it's been a nice day, but it rained pretty hard last night and this morning. So anyways, like I said, it looks like on this lot there is a little bit of standing water that happens. Of course, we're in Louisiana, so where isn't water standing? You know, but anyway, so I'm gonna give y'all a kind of a tour real quick of the exterior of the home. Again, panning to the right, we've got a little kenneled area here. I don't know if y'all have dogs, might be good for them. And then coming here, it looks like they had to replace an area and maybe a siding, but I'll be honest, this trailer, sorry, is in great shape. Looking at it for the first time, I'm impressed, especially for the price, the amount of land you're getting, etc., so forth. So let me walk around here. I'm gonna walk around back, kind of speed this thing up a little bit, give y'all an idea of what this property is. Now, as far as property boundary lines and all that, that is not something that I really want to get out and start looking into today, just because it's so wet and I did not come with boots. But like I said, here's the back side. Beautiful day out. You got a lot of tree cover, so this thing isn't in direct sunlight all day. And then this is more or less like your front yard. There's my truck out over there, and then you've got some neighbors and stuff, and this is Devers Road right along here. And then you've got your power box right up here for the external side, so where your meter is, and the electricals ran to the house and ran through from that pole to the main pole out there. So all right, so here's part of your jet spray system for the septic, because it is on city water. So that's pretty sweet. But this is the driveway. I think this would be a great little property. Like I said, I'm impressed with the condition of the home, and you know, with all the water standing, I mean, heck, we're in Louisiana and it did rain pretty hard last night. So anyways, well, that concludes this video tour. If y'all have any questions, you know, feel free to email me and everything. But this is this is 10200 Devers Road in Shreveport, Louisiana.